Okay guys, we're in Okeechobee, Florida. This is Lakeside RV Park. So if you had an RV, okay, and you wanted to live cheap, $500 a month, okay, will get you packed in like a sardine, okay? Because this is what this RV park looks like. There's a fifth wheel there for sale by owner. Doesn't say how much. But this is... but it's right on Okeechobee Lake, right off it. So $500 a month would be for someone, look, they're on a fixed income. They want to live cheap. They may want to be in this area. It's a country area. Lake Okeechobee is a huge freshwater lake here in south central Florida. It's not by the ocean, about an hour or so away from the ocean. That's water access way, so you kind of pay for having a canal access. But this RV park itself is one of the tightest ones I've seen, okay? But I still like to give you perspective on what the market bears right now. So for about $500, this person probably lives here. That's a fifth wheel nailed down to the concrete. That's a mobile home lot, okay? And then there's just like transient spots. But you know, when you think about the RV life, a lot of people don't show you the reality. This is the reality of an RV park. Not all of them, right? And not state parks, but state parks and regular RV parks, guys, they'll cost you up to, you know, $800,000, $1,000 plus a month. So if you want to cut that in half, you're going to be packed in such tight quarters. That you have to remember this when you buy your RV. This is your final destination, an RV park. And many people don't remember that when they buy the RV. And I want you to remember that. And I wanted to make this video to document that in this RV park. I'll do one more ride around, excuse me. And I see a plate here from Maine. One license plate was from Ohio. So, you know, again, you know, the backdrop there looks good, but how tight they are does not look good. And this is the problem if I ever would consider buying a travel trailer. Where do you put it? You know, I've showed you guys different videos on buying raw land and the restrictions and the issues around that. And then the only decent option to put an RV is if you buy an RV lot in a nice community by the beach. But that's going to have an HOA. And it's going to be like almost owning a condo. And so I don't know, you know, I mean, again, unless you're going to travel the country and you're going to stay at RV parks. But some of the RV parks, guys, they look like this. Okay, I got to turn around. It's a dead-end street. This is a disaster, in my opinion. But this is the reality that a lot of people don't show you. Okay, now, again, Okeechobee, Florida is not the nicest area. It's a country area. So I don't want you to, you know, but if this was a high-end area, this park would cost more. I mean, there's places in like Fort Myers and stuff that are tight. So I don't know, man. But I like to document this stuff, show you the reality of an RV park, show you the reality of RV life. And the reality is most people have an RV as a recreational vehicle because it's kind of like a destitute life unless you have somewhere to park it that's nice, or unless you have the disposable income to stay at a very nice area. Or if it's just a part-time vehicle and you have a full-time single-family house. Because if you were going to live in this RV with your family paying $500 a month, guys, this is not a nice area to grow up. I mean, you sneeze and you hear your neighbor. That is, to me, not ideal. If you have no other choice, you have no other choice. No disrespect. But you should at least have all the information to make an informed choice before you go sell your house, buy an RV, and don't think about how you're going to either have an exit strategy or how you're going to plan to stay and where you're going to stay. But this is another video to show you $500 a month, what it'll get you, at least in Okeechobee, Florida. The good news is there's a Dollar Tree. There's a Dollar Tree next door, okay? And believe me, you staying here, you shopping at the Dollar Tree. No disrespect, but that's, you know, yeah, it's a different life, you know? And so, you know, this is what you have to think of if, you know, you were living the RV life. And I want to bring home the reality because a lot of people have the idea, but not the reality. Like I was dating a girl and she said, Sam, you like the idea of a relationship, but you don't like the reality. And the reality is I'm not going to say all, but some RV parks, we just passed another one, it's just as tight. I don't know if you can see to the right. Look, guys. Oh, this is actually a camper spot. But a lot of these places, guys, are very tight. So I just want you to keep that in mind on your journey. And hopefully my videos help. If they do, click the thumbs up. Click the blue join button. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys and girls, okay, in the next video. Peace.